is, you see. What I mean is I thought he was a good man. I had a friend, she was a good friend. And I told my friend about my man, 'cause I thought she was a good friend. Oh, life was sweet. Didn't I have my man? World complete. Then the fireworks began. Ain't got no man. I ain't got no friend. Well, I bet you can guess just exactly what happened. That was the end of my friend, the end of my man, and almost the end of me. Alright, so I'm gonna put my drink down for 1 second so that I can take this off the top. And Kyle, you can keep vamping for a minute because this is kind of a doozy of a story. So, I had a man, and for privacy's sake, we're gonna call him Schmo. Those of you who know his real name, it's great. So, I had a man, his name was Schmo, and I also had a friend, and her name, we'll say, was Schmelisa. And Schmelisa was my absolute best friend in the whole world. She was more than a friend, she was family. She would come on family vacations with me. She was going to weekend trips at my grandparents' house. You know, one Christmas she called me and said she felt like she didn't have a family, and so next thing I know she was on a train ride to Rochester and my parents were out buying her Christmas gifts to make her feel like a part of the family. So she was a sister, she was my soul sister, as we said. Schmo was my boss. And it's worth noting that Schmo was also a director. He was a great director. He was not famous, but like important enough that all the musical theater actresses desperate in New York City would like throw themselves at him in hopes that he would cast them in their next like off Broadway play. And so I got Schmelisa and Brick, who is actually my best friend and throughout this whole thing.
You can use my name.
Yeah, I said Brick, so Brick. I got Brick and Schmelisa a job working for Schmo. And I would go home at night, because Schmelisa was also my roommite, my roomie, and I would go home at night and I would tell her all the crazy things that Schmo and I would do in the office. All the intimate details of our life, because she was my best friend, and she was really interested in knowing all the different things that would happen. But she was also one of those people who, she came into my life at a time where I was very upset and I was going through a loss, and she helped me believe in, you know, life and love and possibility, and she would teach me about the power of positive thinking and karma and like just being a good person and all the shit that I no longer care about because people that preach that kind of shit always are hiding something. She was. In fact, we always called her, I had dreams about her betraying me every night. It was Dream Schmelisa. We'd always joke about it. So eventually she was really interested in hearing all the things that I had to say about these details, and then I noticed them flirting and la 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 la. Needless to say, it happened. And in 1 week I lost my man, and I lost my friend, and I lost my apartment, and I lost my job because she moved out and moved in with him, and he fired me like the good man that he was. I just want to raise my glass to Schmelisa and Schmo, because they've taught me lessons that they don't even know they've taught me. I think no people in the world have ever deserved each other more than these two. And in case karma is real, I wish you guys the best. Oh, life was sweet. Didn't I have my man? Oh, world complete. Then the fireworks began. Ain't got no man, I ain't got no friend. my friend. And almost I say